intersection of web development and generative AI. Even I don't know before what is generative AI. How many of you guys know what is generative AI? Okay. Have you guys heard about Devin? Obviously, right? When a funny incident I'll share with you guys. When Devin was launched, okay, मुझे एक फोन आया था घर से. मेरा माँ ने मुझे कॉल किया, बेटा ये डेविन नाम से कुछ सॉफ्टवेयर इंजीनियर आया था ना, सब ठीक है ना वहाँ? माँ ठीक है माँ, वैसा कुछ रिप्लेस नहीं करेगा, हम जैसे इसको यूज करते हैं, वो रिप्लेस नहीं करते. नहीं नहीं, ये टीवी पे बता रहे सब सॉफ्टवेयर जॉब्स उड़ जाएगा इस वजह से. मैंने बोला नहीं माँ, चैट जीपीटी पे आया पहले, अभी उसको हम यूज कर रहे हैं, वो रिप्लेस नहीं किया. वैसे हम भी डेविन को यूज कर सकते हैं. सो जैसे काम को इजी करते हैं हम, हमारा काम. ओके. सो मैंने डेविन को देख के मुझे एक इंटरेस्ट आया था, कैसे काम कर रही है. वैसे तो बिल्ड हमारा जैसा सॉफ्टवेयर इंजीनियर सीख किया, व्हाट इज द टेक स्टैक्स दे आर यूजिंग टू क्रिएट दिस थिंग, जनरेटिव एआई काम कैसे करेगा. सो मैंने रिसर्च किया 3 दिन के लिए, एंड द रिसर्च आल्सो हैव डन यूजिंग एआई. ओके. सो इन सिंपल टर्म्स, जो भी मैं आपको बताने वाले हैं ना, मैं सिंपल टर्म्स में बताते हैं, क्योंकि नॉन आईटी को भी ये समझ पे आना है. ओके. नो टेक्निकल, नो ऑल कोड स्टफ, simple English. Okay, even Sana can also understand whatever I'm saying. So generative AI is like a smart tool that helps computers make new stuff such as picture, text, music, whatnot. Sounds like it was made by humans, which is very important point. That is the reason why I'm using ChatGPT. जो भी मैं use करते हैं ना, it sounds like I have written the code. Okay. So generative AI is nothing. It just creates images, videos, the same way as we do. You cannot differentiate it was either created by a human or artificial intelligence, right? That is the main goal of this generative AI. So how generative AI works, right? So this is the thing. I'll explain you this with a simple thing, two concepts, two things actually, generator and detective. Okay. So this generator, what does it do? Keeps on generating the images or text, whatever it got trained from. Okay. And this detector, ये क्या करता है? It identifies whether this is a human generated or AI generated, whether it is a real or fake. Okay. And this thing keeps on happening again and again. Generative keeps on generating new images, videos, or whatever you train for. And this detector keeps on detecting this fake. It is not looking like a human generation. It's look artificial. From that, जो भी detector ये देता है, फेक है, यहाँ पे थोड़ा फेक लग रहा है, ऐसा कुछ देता है डिटेक्टर. एंड जनरेटर फ्रॉम दोस थिंग्स इट लर्न्स अगेन and modifies it output again. Okay. So next time whenever it generates, it learns from the mistakes whatever detective has given, then it generates again, and this loop keeps on continuing until unless generator इसको accept करता है. Okay, ये लग रहा है human जैसा create है. Okay. GPT का full form क्या है, पता है किसको? Generative pre-trained transformer, right? The transformer is the thing which is wrapped the generator and detector. So wrapping this generator and detector makes a transformer. So this is what ChatGPT is using behind this concept, this technique. Using this technique, ChatGPT is made. Okay. The next slide. So steps. So how do you train an AI? Okay. So we have to collect the data, train, find patterns, learn from mistakes, repetition and improvement, testing and validation. Okay. So for example, we have ChatGPT 3. So it's a pre-trained AI model, right? So we can use and integrate with our normal web. So the good thing is here, we can also train that ChatGPT 3 model as we require. Okay. So that is the great thing actually. So AI cannot replace here, right? Because many people have many ideas. So you can train accordingly what is your idea, how you want to integrate your web development with artificial intelligence. Okay. Fine. So the thing is here, we can understand whether it's a cat or dog, whether it's an English language or it's a Hindi language, everything, right? We can understand alphabets and everything. But how does a mission understand? If I show mission a cat image, how does a mission know it's a cat? Anybody? Because see, as we are human, we know it is a cat with sound, color. अगर मियाँ किया है तो वो cat होता है ऐसा कुछ हमने बचपन से पता है. We are trained from childhood. Cat क्या होता है, ऐसे ही dog क्या होता है, by identifying with its shape, action, sound, everything, and place where it lives. For example, if I take example of lion, it's an animal because it lives in a forest, right? So we are trained from childhood. But how a mission knows if it's a cat or dog, for example? So every image is made up of pixels. Each pixel has a color palette. Each color palette has a value. By the time it can convert into zeros and ones. So every image is transformed to 0 and 1 at the end of the result. Okay, so these images we pre-process and convert them into zeros and ones, and we give to the AI and say, if you see any pattern in this way, then it's a cat. If you see any pattern in this way, then it's a dog. Okay, so it identifies the pattern from the numbers what we provide. Cool. Done. So that's great. Okay, that's a great question. So if you see this example, this is an image, and if you see image is a combination of pixels, each pixels has a value, right? So when you provide this image to the AI, by taking this value, it identifies a pattern. For example, if you see the black color, a cluster of pixels, it and the other cluster of pixels between those, it identifies a pattern, calculates slope. Could be mathematics algorithms which scientists have created using those mathematics algorithms and everything. The pattern is developed. So whenever next time when the image is provided, it tries to identify the pattern which we have provided in the image. Cool? Yes. And one more thing I would like to say here. Okay, image is okay, image is fine. But when you ask GPT or any AI, a cat is an animal or a thing, it says animal. If you ask ChatGPT anything, complete the sentence, it completes, right? With perfect, exactly like the human does. How do you think that is happening behind? How do you know ChatGPT, a cat is an animal, a table is a thing, a book is a something which we can read, right? Okay, I'll tell you in more easy way so that everybody can understand. Okay, fine. For example, I do have a sentence like a cat lives in a forest. Okay, so now I have to train a AI model in which it says when I provide something, it has to say whether it's an animal or not. Cool. So what I'll do now, I'll provide GPT with more data. I'll provide many other sentences. A cat lives in an animal, a dog lives in an animal, a tiger lives in an animal. So the next time whenever I give some other thing, for example, a bear lives in a forest, by seeing the word forest, like surrounding things, right? So whenever you provide the sentence, ChatGPT analyzes the surrounding sentence, and the data, whatever it got trained from the data, it identifies whether this is a cat, whether this is an animal or not. Okay. For example, if I ask ChatGPT, Housey lives in a forest. Now tell me what is Housey. It doesn't say it is an animal because it not got trained with the word Housey. Even I just randomly gave one word whether this is an animal or not. It doesn't say it is an animal. It says non-identified word which is not there in English grammar. Obviously, right? If there it is in English grammar, it would have been trained with that word particularly. So ChatGPT can only uh, give results with what it has been trained, right? Okay. So now the thing is intersection with modern web. So the AI is ready. We do have web developers, and how do we intersect the both things? That's the question, right? The simple way, we will be able to use the APIs, okay, and we'll be using the APIs and we'll be calling the AI. We'll be giving the input to the AI, and AI will be giving the output. Okay, but the question is here: if you want to create your own website with personalized experience, user experience, you have to use AI, artificial intelligence, right? So for that, you have to take some pre-trained AI models. Otherwise, you can create your own AI model. By taking that pre-trained AI model, you can able to tune that AI model according to your requirement. Okay. For example, if your website requires any personalized clothes or something, you have to train the AI model. If this is the input, whatever user gives, this has to be the output by giving providing lot of data to the AI. Okay. So web AI identify use cases, choose AI model, and API integration, as I have told. So these are the three things when you're trying to integrate modern web with artificial intelligence. Enhancing web development with generative AI. So what are the ideas in which we can able to create a web application in which we can able to integrate with the artificial intelligence? We do have a couple of ideas here. Dynamic content generation, okay, like already ChatGPT is there. We can use the same ChatGPT if you are building a website which generates dynamic content over the user requirement. Okay, by taking the user data, by having the user, previous history or everything, it can able to personalize your data and also provide you much more information and make your life easy. Realistic image generation, okay, so realistic image generation in the sense, as I told you, generative AI generates images as it was created by humans. So if I have a generative AI which generates images which looks like human created images, then I can integrate with the my website in which I can able to provide more images, more personalized images for the user, and also more personalized videos for the user according to the user needs, whatever he is watching or whatever he is interested in. According to that, I can able to create personalized images or personalized videos by pre-training the AI model. So this we can able to do. Okay. So how to integrate ChatGPT 3 model into your application, right? It's very simple actually. Providing data, identifying patterns, and make predictions. So if you want to use the same ChatGPT for your web application, you can directly use by creating API key. By it is premium, I guess, actually. If you want to use ChatGPT 3 or 4, so then if you want to use the same ChatGPT, you can directly use by creating APIs, as you all know. But if you want to train the ChatGPT in the way you want, first thing you have to know is that you have to need very high quality data. I'm saying quality data. Data is not just enough to train a AI. You need to have a quality data with the perfect input and also the output of that input. So in that way, you can able to make the AI more enhancing and also related to your website. Okay. So my idea, I do have couple of ideas how to use this artificial intelligence, how to train this artificial intelligence. Okay, so that I can able to integrate this with my website. So I do have this dynamic image generation. Okay, I'll just brief you about my idea, how I want to use this AI to integrate with my website, which I'm trying to build now. So the idea is, like, everybody here are using Amazon, right, for buying clothes. We use many other shopping websites for buying clothes, right? They are not perfectly customized according to your height, according to your hairstyle, according to your weight, or according to your some other aspect, according to your situation or according to your background. If you see all the images in Amazon, you will be having one plain background. You will be having a model. I don't know. He's always white in that photo. Everywhere you see, all models are fair in color, tall, and also well groomed and everything. But we don't look in that way in real, right? So how that clothes gonna match us, right? Exactly. So for exactly, it's a business they're doing, right? So for example, if you see oversized t-shirts, it looks good for bodybuilders, but not for person who are thin. And we get fooled by seeing those t-shirt. अरे बहुत अच्छा है भाई, अच्छा दिख रहा हूँ मैं. I'll buy the t-shirt and it is like very loose. You know, it is like not personalized according to your need, right? So I do have an idea to resolve this issue. So I'll train an AI model. I'll give AI my measurements. Okay, I'll provide my height. I'll provide my style, skin tone, and everything. So before this, I will obviously train the AI by giving some data, like random data or quality data. I'll train the AI. Then next thing what I will do, by giving my measurements of my body and everything, AI generates a model of your body. It's a 3D model. It will generate based on your height, color, and everything, right? So whatever product you want to buy from different website, you can paste that link or the image of the particular T-shirt, or also the particular what do you say, color of the T-shirt and everything. I mean, I'll ask the AI to add this T-shirt to this model. Now we do have sizes in T-shirts also, right? So M size, L size, XL size. So we'll be able to know perfectly whether this size is matching to us or not, because we already provided the measurements of our body, right? So this is the thought, and also we can able to check the matching outfits. Like for example, for the white color shirt, what is the matching outfit for the white color shirt, the shoe, and everything we can able to add to the AI model which we have generated using our body measurements, right? So this is the thought which I am having. So for this, I started learning what is the AI and how it works, what tech stacks we have to learn to create this or to train the pre-trained AI models. Okay, so you can also have many other use cases of this AI. You can also create interactive chat boards to your website. For example, if you have a website and you want to have a chat bot, you can use the AI, pre-trained AI, obviously, and you have to train according to the questions in which your customer gonna ask, and also you have to provide the expecting output also with the data. So you have to tune the AI in such a way it's going to help you with the with your website, with your customers, what are the queries they're going to ask. They help you with that if you train it the way that from all aspect to all types of questions, like some customers might be like randomly asking some different questions. You have to think in a way like AI should answer for everything and every way of asking the question. Okay, so in that way you can able to use the pre-trained AI models. These are my ideas which I want to work on and use in my website which I'm working on. These are some other websites. I've told you about this thing, a fashionable website that could generate personalized outfits, a customer service, chatbot, e-commerce website, everything. What tech stack should I learn to achieve this thing? Okay, because I am working on this concept, integrating this with the ChatGPT, right? So obviously I need to know web development. Okay, and I have to learn artificial intelligence, machine learning, and deep learning. Here is one interesting point actually. Anybody know any difference between machine learning and deep learning? The both seems very similar. Machine learning, deep learning. No, there is something difference between both of them. Yes, yes, yes. And machine learning also uses some other algorithms, but deep learning is thing which uses some complex algorithms which you can able to solve the problems very easily compared to machine learning, right? I'll tell you one simple in a simple way. Machine learning is something which learns from the examples. If you want to train a AI, whether it's a cat or dog, you'll show multiple examples. See, this is a cat, learn. This is a cat, learn. This is another pose of cat, learn. This is another color of cat, learn this also. Like we provide multiple examples of cat pictures, so machine learning could learn. The thing is here, what if you provide a dog image? Now machine thinks, ये मुझे पता है ना ये क्या है, अभी मैं क्या करूं? So it doesn't have the power of thinking, which deep learning adds. So deep learning is built in. It can output even if it is not trained with that data. Okay, simple difference between machine learning and deep learning. So these are the tech stacks which we have to learn. Sorry for the color combination. I guess I'm very bad at choosing colors. Okay, so web development, you have amazing frameworks in Python, TensorFlow and PyTorch. Now what are these things? TensorFlow and PyTorch, anyone? These are machine learning famous. One is developed by Google, obviously, another is developed by a competitor, Facebook. Yes. If you see any package developed by Google, the same thing you will be seeing in the Facebook. Okay. Both are very much competitors. And also we do have deep learning packages. If you want to add, integrate, or learn deep learning, you can use these packages. Do you guys know what this package contains of? Like mathematics algorithms, which identifies patterns in the data which you have given, and according to that, it trains the AI model. The thing is, to train an AI model, the main important thing is to identify the patterns in the input which you have provided. And how do you identify patterns? There are some mathematical algorithms which scientists have created. Using that patterns, you will be able to identify uh, what is image, what is dog, and everything, right? So this library contains the mathematical algorithms which you can use, functions which you can use. Okay, so whenever you provide something, you uses these functions. For example, if you provide an image, you use this function to generate the numeric zeros and ones out of this image. Then you clear the noise. Then you know remove the fuzziness in the data whatever you have provided. Then after that, you will able to train the data to the AI, right? So these are the packages which is nothing but mathematical algorithms. You can learn those algorithms also how those work, but you can use also according to your need. Yeah, that's it from my side. Thank you.